Most people don't think twice about how things get to their homes, but supply chain issues are highlighting how vital the process is to Americans, explained Best Transportation's Tom HEIMGARTNER.
You know, up until recently, nobody really appreciated what we do in the logistics business, but, you know, we're supplying everything that you consume, wear, and desire.
Take the third largest U.S. port, the Port of New York in New Jersey. In 2019, it handled about 7.5 million TEUs, each the size of a 20 by 8 by 9 foot ocean container. This year, it is expecting a 25% increase.
Because of increases in consumer shopping and retailers preparing for the worst with any potential delays, there are more shipments coming to the U.S. than ever. The problem is, there's not enough people to bring those products to the places they need to be.
After products are made, they are loaded into a shipping container and sent via ship to their destination. At the dock, a stevedore facilitates getting the items on the right truck. The truck driver takes the goods to a warehouse where it is stored until another truck driver picks up the products and delivers them to the retail location. In an ideal situation, it takes about 4 days to unload the containers off the ships onto the trucks.
Currently, we're experiencing an average dwell time of about 8 days, so it's almost twice as long sitting on the pier. The second thing is, since the customers aren't emptying the containers as quickly as they normally do, we don't have available empties to take back to the pier.
New York and New Jersey Deputy Port Director BETHANN ROONEY said her port is moving at a normal pace, but other links are facing issues. During the pandemic, cargo volumes dropped as low as 45% year over year.
The warehouses and distribution centers, those staff, were laid off. They went home, they went on unemployment, and it's been very slow to get them back, into the workplace.
Similar things happened to the truck drivers, according to Jim MONKMEYER. His company, DHL Supply Chain, will do contract logistics for over $3 billion worth of products this year, and they need the workers.
We knew it was coming because the average age of drivers is, now in the 50s. And so we know not a lot of people are asking their kids to be truck drivers, and many are retiring.
The American Truck Driver Association estimates it will need to replace 1 million drivers over the next decade. But like many blue-collar jobs, truck driving was never seen as a great career, even though now salaries can range from $75,000 to $100,000.
And it just has that connotation as something that is not necessarily something that you want to get into if you're a young person today.
That's not the only issue facing the trucking industry. The supply chain is also holding up parts like the chassis needed to haul the shipping containers.
The suppliers that we get them from are unable to manufacture new ones because they can't get the components, particularly steel, but there's also a nationwide shortage of tires and brakes and all the other components, lights, wiring. It's crazy.
Best Transportation's new truck order got cut in half because of lack of components, including semiconductor microchips.
We operate about 100 trucks right now. We turn away business every single day. We have a sales department that just says no, and we could, without exaggeration, we could double our business if we could get the equipment and the people.
If you've had experience working on the docks, driving a truck, or in a warehouse, America needs you to come back to work.
We certainly need all hands on deck in order to keep the supply chain moving.